Hello and welcome back to the garden. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my hydrangea, and I'm going to actually do some pruning with it. It's something that has to be done once a year to take the dead heads off at this time of year and let the new growth come through. So come along with me as I show you how I do it. So first things first, in that is to take the dead head off, and the advice from the experts is to take it down to just above where there's some new growth and snip it off. And that you do gradually all the way round. And you see there, if you can see on the video there, there's some nice shoots coming on that one. So we just snip it off. And we will gradually go around the whole plant, doing that with all of the branches that we come across. So this one has got several. So we'll take that one off there. Take this one out completely because it's very tiny, so I'm going to be drastic and take that one off completely, because it will put more growth into these shoots that are down here. So we'll take that off there as well. So while I'm going around and doing that, if I come across any little bits that are rather spindly, thin, like this or like this, I will take them out completely because they're not growing terribly well. So take them out. Try to take it on an angle if you can, just because it gives a better edge to the prune. And there you go. We can take this one right down and take it off, including the spindly bits, which is really quite nice. There we go. Let's clear that one up. And this one here, this is nice and spindly, so we'll just remove it at the joint there. So while I was going around pruning, I was also finding some bits and pieces here like this, that although it had to come out because there was a growth further down, it's actually got some nice new buds here, and again at the top here. So what I'm going to try and do is to take cuttings from these. So I'm going to snip the bottom here, and I'm going to do something similar here, about the same way. I'm going to dip this into some rooting powder and pop it into compost. Pat it down to give it a bit of support. This one I'm going to take off some of the top, just so that it's a little less leggy. Let's tidy that up a bit. And I'll do the same. Into the compost, like that. And we'll see what happens. So once we've got most of the pruning done, we can then look at starting to take out some of the old wood. Now, if I can get right the way down here, this is really old wood. In fact, some of it you can see is breaking off as we go. That one, for instance, has come right out at the bottom. The other one will snip, because what we're trying to do at the same time is to give the basis of the plant a bit of air. So I'm just going to go around now and take out anything that I find that's just coming out of its own accord. And that, yes, some of them will actually pull out without being snipped at the bottom, which is really handy. There's another one. This one here, if I can get hold of it, is actually coming out of its own accord. It's broken off of its own accord at the bottom, and we'll just take it out. If I can get it out. There we go, that's got that one out. And now I will just go around the plant doing that until I've got as much of the dead wood out as I can. So there we are, the finished article, well, for this year anyway. So I've had a nice time pruning this hydrangea in the sunlight. If you've enjoyed watching me do it, then please like and subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does give me a little bit of motivation to continue with these. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll get informed when there's a new video to watch.